Hi everyone, so welcome back to another instalment of Monthly Favourites. I have June's here for you today, and I'm going to keep this video quite short and sweet because number one, it is extremely hot today. It's absolutely boiling. I think we had the hottest day of the year so far a few days ago, and I really don't think it's cooled down since then. My laptop is overheating, I'm overheating, it's just getting a little bit sweaty in here, so I'm going to keep this video a bit shorter than usual. I'm already so warm, it's ridiculous. Also, I'm going to be doing a kind of mid-year favourites, beauty favourites roundup, so similar to my end-of-year ones. I thought I'd do one in the middle of the year this time because it's nice to kind of round things up. It's been 6 months. Can we believe we're already 6 months into the year? I don't know how that's happened so quickly, but I'm going to be doing that for you in a few weeks' time, so keep an eye out for that. So without further ado, on to my actual beauty favourites for this month, and I feel like June has been a bit of a strange one. I haven't really been trying a lot of new things. I haven't really been finding a lot of beauty products because I've been vlogging every single day this month and doing I Covet June, which is very sadly over now. Feels very strange not to be actually vlogging daily, but it will come back in the future, I promise. But because I've been doing that, I haven't really had the chance to try out a lot of new beauty things. There are a couple of new releases and launches that have slipped through the cracks and that I have been loving, but a lot of these are kind of old favourites and things that I've been using for quite a while. I'm very much looking forward to July and being able to test out a whole bunch of new things, and I'm also off to LA for VidCon this month, which I'm incredibly excited about. I cannot wait to go to America. I have never been before, and of course that means American Sephora's, Ulta, CVS, all these places that I've wanted to go for so many years. So there's going to be a lot of new finds this month, I feel, so let me know if there's anything you think I should pick up from there. Speaking of American beauty brands, my first favourite is actually from Tarte. This is their Amazonian Colour Clay Bronzer Blush in Pink Bronze. I think it has a different name than that, but that's what it says on the packaging, and this I've been using pretty much exclusively for bronzer and for blusher this month. It's a really pretty combination of bronzy colours and then some pinks in the middle. The pinks are really nice because they're quite warm and peachy. They're a really nice, quite summery pink colour. I've just been kind of swirling my brush around in this and kind of picking out the different colours, so using it all around for bronzer and then just using the pinks on the apples of my cheeks, and I just love it. I think it's so easy and convenient to have all in one palette, and as the formula of this is the same as the Amazonian clay blushes, which are hands down just one of the best, most pigmented, long-lasting blushes I've ever come across. It really is a good one. I'm pretty sure they do this in another shade, so I might have to keep my eyes peeled for that while I'm in Sephora. And then another favourite that I also have that I'm sure you US beauty lovers will know about is the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer. Very excitingly, Makeup Forever is now available in the UK for the first time. You can get it at Debenhams on Oxford Street or just order it online, which I think is amazing because I've been waiting so long for it to get here. This concealer is one I've had for quite a while, and I do sort of pull it out and then forget about it and kind of go through phases of using it, but at the moment I'm really into it. I think because it's super long lasting and it's waterproof, I've really been enjoying it in the heat at the moment, so my makeup is just not staying on my face right now, and I think the same can be said for everyone. But this I find kind of sets down without feeling too heavy or too sticky. It does just stay put really nicely on your skin, and the coverage is amazing too. It covers up any blemishes that I have, which I've been getting quite frequently at the moment because it's been so hot again. I think my skin just reacts in terrible ways to the heat, and also for under eyes too. I think this is a really brilliant one for covering up dark circles, and it doesn't smudge too badly with my mascara, which I do find is a problem for most concealers, so this is just an all-round brilliant one. I think the Makeup Forever HD foundation is definitely something that I'll be picking up in the future because if it's as good as the concealer, I think it's going to be a winner for me. Last makeup favourite is one that I've been talking about a lot recently. This is the Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner in the shade Blue. I've never really been one to try out colourful eyeliners or even colourful eyeshadows. I stick to my neutrals, my browns, my beigey champagne-y colours, and especially when it comes to eyeliner I always stick to my black liquid lines, but this I just found really intriguing. I have to say I'm not a massive fan of the actual formula of this. I've definitely gotten used to using it the more that I have done, but it's a bit of a tricky one to get a nice clean line with. It's basically just a gel liner with its own applicator, which I think is an amazing idea and just makes the whole gel liner thing a lot simpler to manage. But there's just something about the plastic nib of this that I find drags a little bit across my eyes, and I can't get a nice smooth kind of flick with it, but I think if you work at it, it really is achievable. But I just love the colour. I think the navy blue is such an interesting take on a liquid liner. It looks very dark and very black, and it gives you the exact same definition. It just has something slightly different about it, which I think is really pretty. By the way, this is also an absolute nightmare to take off. You do need a really strong kind of oily based eye makeup remover. I think they actually sell one that's specifically made to take this off, which does make sense. It may seem like the negatives are outweighing the positives for this one, but I've just really been enjoying using it. So if anybody knows of a navy blue, quite dark liquid liner that could be similar to this but maybe slightly easier to use, I would love to know. Only one skincare product has made it into my favourites this month. Not sure what's happening there because I think last month was completely all about skincare, so go back and watch that one if you want to find out what I've been using at the moment. But I think, again, I'm just in a nice, happy skincare routine that I'm enjoying, so there isn't really much room for adding in new products and trying new things. But I did run out of my moisturiser this month. I had been using the Kiehl's moisturiser, what's it called, the Stress Relieving one. I will leave it linked down below because I cannot remember the name of it, but that one's run out, so I will be repurchasing that in the future because I think it's a brilliant moisturiser, especially for this kind of weather. But I had this one in my cupboard, so I thought I would give it a go, and I actually have been really enjoying it. So this is the Antipodes Vanilla Pod Hydrating Cream, and the best thing about this, I have to say, is the smell. It's just absolutely beautiful. Smells like vanilla-y, yummy goodness. I think all Antipodes products just smell amazing. I especially like how quickly this sinks in, considering it is very hydrating and very moisturising. It really does get straight into your skin, it's absorbed really well, and you can go on with makeup and all your other products and it doesn't interfere with them. Next up, I have a hair product that I am seriously amazed by. You may be noticing that my hair is looking a bit more voluminous than usual. Well, I hope it is. It feels a lot more big and kind of bouncy and weightless than it usually does to me. I haven't had to do any back combing, I haven't sprayed any product into the roots of my hair. It just seems to have a little bit more body to it at the moment, and other than that being a Monica Geller type humidity situation, I'm also putting it down to a Kérastase product that I've been using. This is a pre-shampooing treatment. It's their Chronologiste Revitalizing Exfoliating Care for Scalp and Hair, and it actually is an exfoliant for your scalp, which seems like the strangest product to be using on your hair, but this has made so much difference in the amount of body and the kind of feel of my hair. I feel like I definitely suffer from a lot of product buildup, probably because I'm using too much to give myself volume in the first place, but I've been using shampoos like the Bumble and Bumble Sunday shampoo, all those kind of detoxifying and clarifying ones, but none of them have really taken away that kind of heavy feeling, weighing down that product buildup can cause in your hair, whereas this, from the first use of it, really did change the way things are feeling. You basically wet your hair, put this on, and just really concentrate it in the roots and on your scalp, and pretty much just give yourself a massage for 2 or 3 minutes, and then rinse it out and go on with shampoo and conditioners. But straight after I washed it and had blow dried it, it just felt so different. There was no kind of weighing down feeling. It was just very weightless and bouncy and full, and I'm 100% putting it down to this because I think it's just done an amazing job. I've been using it every week since then, so usually on a weekend or a Sunday, and my hair, fingers crossed, has just been full and voluminous and bigger than usual. So this stuff I'm obsessed with. I just can't recommend it enough. For people that suffer from flat hair, from product buildup, it's definitely one to give a go. My next favourite, I feel as if, has been dividing a lot of opinions this month. It's definitely been around and a lot of people have been talking about it, and it's the Tropez Gradual Tan in Shower, which when I first heard about just seemed completely confusing to me. I didn't understand how this would work. So this is a product that promises you a tan in under 3 minutes. So you put it on while you're in the shower, so you kind of turn the water off or just step away from the shower, put this all over wet skin, leave it for 3 minutes, and then wash it off and you're tanned. It takes a few extra hours to develop, but there's no sticky feeling on your skin. It doesn't really feel like you have any product on at all. Now this is definitely a gradual tan, so you do need to use it a few days in a row to really see a difference. It's not one that you're going to put it on and then the next day be completely brown and fully tanned like you would do with one of the regular Tropez products, but I think it's a really nice one for people with fairer skin like me, or people that are a little bit scared of tanning and are trying it out for the first time. It's also the perfect product to use if you already have a tan or if you've already done a regular fake tan, and just to keep maintaining it, because it gives you a little bit of colour every single day and you can just build on what you already have. I personally think this is amazing just because it is so quick and easy to use. A few people have said, how do you time yourself in the shower? Because I don't think a bathroom is a place that you would usually find a clock, but what I do is I usually listen to music in the shower, so I put this on at the beginning of a song, and then usually once the song is finished, that's about 3 or 4 minutes, and I wash it off. So I think that's probably the easiest way to keep track of how long you've had it on for. I also haven't really noticed a smell with this one at all, and that's one of my biggest hates about fake tan. I just cannot stand the smell. I know a lot of people describe it as biscuity, but to me it smells kind of like meaty and just not nice at all to have all over your skin. But with this, I haven't really noticed that, which I think is great. So this one definitely gets a big thumbs up from me. I've really been enjoying using it, and I think it's just a great one to try out if you haven't really tanned before, or if you're trying to maintain a tan that you already have. So with my last favourite, I'm going to have to be a little bit of a tease, This product isn't actually out yet and it doesn't come out until September time, I think, but I've had this now for a couple of months and I just have to talk about it because it's true love. It's a perfume from Jo Malone. It's their Mimosa and Cardamom perfume, and this stuff smells like summer. It's pina coladas on the beach and sun cream, coconuts, lemons. It's just such an amazing fragrance, and one that I have been wearing pretty much every single day since I got it, and it's quite rare for me to really love a perfume that much that I don't use anything else. I really don't think Jo Malone ever get it wrong when it comes to scents, but this is a really special one. I absolutely love it. I really wish they had released this earlier because I think it's the perfect summer scent. I really see myself using this on holiday and then it being the kind of fragrance that reminds me of that holiday, and I really love it when you can do that with perfumes. This will be coming with me wherever I go. I've already bought myself a little Travelo to decant it when I go on holiday. I just love this. I think it's become one of my absolute favourite scents. So that is it. We've made it through my June favourites without me melting into a big puddle on the floor, although I'm getting quite close to that because this room is just an absolute sauna at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed that little short snippet of my favourite products from the month. But like I said, either next week or the week after I'll be doing a whole half year roundup, so all my favourite products from the last 6 months, which I think is going to be a really fun one to go through. So I hope you tune in for that, and I hope you've enjoyed this video too. Don't forget to give it a like if you did, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all soon. Bye! Oh my hair is an absolute mess right now.